Namaste, everyone. Today, we are going to talk about something really important: AI jobs in India. How are companies hiring? And what does it all mean for you? This is a hot topic, so let's get right into it. So tell me, are you a manager? Or maybe you work in HR, and you have an AI job open, but finding the right person is just so difficult? If this sounds like your story, then you should definitely keep watching. Or maybe you are on the other side, a student or a professional, and you're trying to get that fantastic AI job. Well, this is for you also. We're covering both sides of the story today. Let's be very clear about one thing. The old ways of hiring, the way we used to do it, it's finished. Especially for AI jobs, it's a completely new game now, and we all need to understand the new rules. So, what's our plan for today? Simple. First, we'll see what the hiring scene is like right now. Then, we'll talk about the big AI job boom in India. After that, we'll look at the main challenge. Why is it so hard? Then we'll discuss a solution. And finally, what you should do next. Let's start. So, what is happening in the market today? Well, companies are not just looking for a degree anymore. They want people who have very specific, very modern skills. Things like generative AI. That's the AI that can create new things like art or stories, and also machine learning. Your degree is good. It will get you an interview. But these special skills, these will get you the job. And because of this, there is a massive opportunity in front of us. The AI job market in India is just exploding. Honestly, it's like a new gold rush. If you have the right skills, the opportunity is just huge. Now, look at this number, 3.8 lakh. Just think about that. That's almost 4 lakh AI jobs expected in India in just a couple of years. This is not a small number, yeah. It's a huge, huge wave of jobs. And believe me, this is only the beginning. So, where are all these jobs coming from? This table gives us a very good idea. Of course, IT is the biggest. No surprise there. But see the growth? Banking and finance is growing at 41% year on year. That is super fast. And it's not just tech companies. Manufacturing, healthcare, even retail. Everyone is hiring for AI. And this picture makes it even clearer. AI is a big part, yes. But look at that other slice, 41%. So what does that tell us? It tells us that AI is not just for software companies anymore. It's becoming a part of every single industry in India. Okay. So if there are so many jobs, then what's the problem? It sounds simple, right? Companies need people and people need jobs. But for some reason, they are not able to connect properly. Why? And this one line explains everything. A recent survey showed that almost 3 out of every 4 recruiters are finding it more and more difficult to hire. The problem is not a lack of people applying for jobs. The problem is a lack of people with the correct skills. Let's break down these problems. First, there's a big skills gap. Imagine there's a river between the companies and the job seekers, and the bridge is broken. That's the problem. Second, HR teams are just getting too many applications. More than half the people who apply are not qualified at all. It's a lot of wasted time. Third, finding experts in the latest things like generative AI is really, really difficult. It's like finding a diamond. And finally, on the other side, job seekers themselves are not feeling confident. They feel they are not ready for these new types of AI jobs. So how do we fix this big problem? Well, many companies are now taking help from a guide, a specialist who knows the way. They are going to specialized AI staffing agencies. What are these agencies? It's simple. Think of them like expert matchmakers, but for AI jobs. They understand all the technical details. They already have a list of pre-checked expert candidates who are ready for a new job. Their main work is to connect the right person with the right company and to do it quickly. And here you can see the biggest benefit of using them: speed. The normal hiring process can take 2 or even 3 months. It's a very long process. But with a special AI agency, companies are finding the right person in just 1 or 2 weeks. That's a huge difference. So how do they work so fast? It's a simple 4-step method. First, they deeply understand the company's technical needs. Then, they search for people in their own special network of experts. Third, they do proper technical tests to check their skills. And finally, they only show the best fit candidates to the company. So no time is wasted on interviews with the wrong people. Okay, so we have seen the problem, and we have seen one possible solution. Now let's talk about the most important part. What can you do about it? Let's make it very practical. Here is a simple action plan for all you job seekers out there. Please focus on learning the skills that companies are actually demanding. Then build a good portfolio with real projects to show what you can do. And finally, connect with recruiters who are experts in AI. Now, for the companies, stop trying to do it all by yourself. Partner with a specialist agency to find good people faster. Also, look inside your own company, train your current employees, and give your AI talent a clear path to grow in your company so they don't leave. The AI wave is not coming in the future. It is already here, and it is changing everything. The only question now is, are you ready to ride this wave, or will you just stand on the shore and watch? So that was our quick look at AI hiring in India. If you want to read the full articles and get more details, the links are given just below. Thank you for watching. Namaste.